ACW! What up, my brother Dre? It's time to testify! How's it
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am your ACW General Manager, Dre Horton. What's going on, bro?
Man, I am electrified. You know, the rivalry is finally over. Chris Mack is no longer adopted. We actually found out that he's not adopted, that we share the same parents. Cool. So it's actually pretty cool. But we have to worry about Alec Valencia because I think she was adopted by bisexual monkeys.
Mayhem and them damn bisexual monkeys, I swear to you, bro.
So there's a lot of confusion going on there, but I'll figure out that by next sibling rivalry. But may the 4th be with you, my brother. May the 4th be with you. So
one of them. Okay, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no one else wants to know the other 20-something days of May, don't they? They just want to go with the 4th. If I see a lightsaber come on tonight, I'm done. I'm walking home. I'm taking my bags and I'm out.
What's wrong with a lightsaber?
I've never watched one single Star Wars. Can you believe that? Not once. So I'm just not a Jedi, I guess.
Oh man.
You know, all I know is Luke Skywalker and Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and beyond.
You know, so hey, but we have an amazing show tonight. And my brother, where are we live right now? We are live from where?
Skywalker Ranch.
Skywalker Ranch. Do they have good salad? I wonder.
Can't answer that. Answer that. I don't know.
Jedi salad. Jedi salad.
It's gonna be.
God damn it, Chris Mack. What?
Hey, boss, what's up?
What's happening?
Not much, my brother. Not much. It's gonna be an amazing show tonight. I'm excited. You know,
we got into George Lucas's ranch.
Who?
The guy who directed Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
Hey! He never seen Star Wars, and he don't know who it is.
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. Is that the guy who made?
He made the movies. He made the movies.
Is that the guy who made Family Guy?
No, but they asked him if they could make the Family Guy specials, and he's like, "Yeah."
Huh. Pretty cool. Cool. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have a Sinister 16 tournament round number 2 as we have the Mammoth Mayhem taking on a guy that I fucking hate, Dominator.
I know.
That guy.
Ooh,
shiny.
Oh, shiny.
Copycat.
That is a belt. Can you pull that back? Thank you.
Copycat. That is very, very, very
true.
CEO
Jackson Law.
Hey.
Jackson Law. When you hacked into Malcolm King's account, there it is.
I knew I took Malcolm's seat. Malcolm actually is backstage being wheeled into the back of an ambulance. Actually,
did you care, Chris Mack? I mean, I care, but J.R. Bell's good. He's driving the ambulance, right?
Yeah, J.R. Bell's got him. He's in good hands, like Allstate.
I told him hit everything.
Hit everything.
Yeah.
Every pothole on the way from Skywalker Ranch to the hospital.
It looks like we have May the 4th be with ACW, Dre Horton, Jackson Law, and Donald Smith, but boo Chris Big Mac. You know, after all these years.
First of all, who is KHRIS Chris MAC Mac? I don't know him.
I've never met that individual.
Me neither.
And that Julie says hi. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, predictions: Mammoth Mayhem or Dominator? Jackson Law?
You want my opinion first?
I love your opinion.
Yeah. Listen.
About that check.
It's all right. I handled it. I hurt a few people in the process.
Don't worry.
Alex's office is
If you look
destroyed.
in the limo console, I actually slipped in a couple grand in there just for an apology.
My man. Hey, it's all good. Alec probably won't feel very happy about hearing that, but who
No.
cares about Alec? My opinion. Well,
Oh, I also let J.R. Bow drive the limo.
I got like 17 of them.
Perfect. Why 17? Would you like another one?
I don't know.
You'll need a new one. Let's give him a
buy
new one.
limos just because I can, I guess. But I mean, my opinion. Hell, I'll give you a limo, CEO. You don't have to ride around with stupid Mac and his assistant Puppy here.
That's good because I actually drive the Cletus mobile.
The Cletus mobile.
Excuse both of y'all. First of all, my car is fine. I drive an '87 Pinto. But anyway, we're not going to
that is a good car fitting for you, Assistant General Manager or GM Dre Horton. My opinion. Well, apparently the only person in this match that I actually care about winning would be the Mammoth Mayhem. He seems to be the only person in misery. Good Lord. I should have.
I just found out that guy was alive.
Dude, it's got the asylum going fucking crazy right now, man. Like it's going crazy.
And they're already nuts.
Like, I mean, come on. We had Britt Wigger who came back from the dead, and now we have Aaron Edwards haunting us. Like that's just scary, man. I'm scared.
Is there some kind of magical graveyard you got there at the asylum?
Brother,
if you bury them, they'll come back eventually.
If you don't know the asylum, then just swipe left.
Well, I mean, it's like the pet cemetery.
You know what's really funny? Before I was rudely interrupted by Aaron Edwards is, he actually is Malcolm King's illegitimate son. So that makes him U2's nephew. That is funny. Which makes him and J.R. Bell cousins. Which literally leads me to believe that you guys can do nothing but make remedial ass children.
You know, the thing is, though, have you met Ashton?
Godly. Everyone has met Ashton, CEO.
He's my nephew.
Of course he is. I mean, you guys just keep it in the family here. I want the Mammoth Mayhem
to win. Don't talk about my son.
I want the Mammoth Mayhem to win because Vominator bores me. That's my opinion.
Vominator, wow, I like that word. Thank you, Jackson Law.
Vominator.
Dre, Sleepy Horton, what do you think?
Sleepy time.
I am not sleepy, thank you. I am also.
Oh, Ashton, your daddy is Chris Mack.
Oh, I wanted it to be somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I said too, kid.
Oh shit. That wouldn't be the first time a woman said that to you.
Double down.
Ashton's a boy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he has a girl voice. Hence why I said it wouldn't be the first time.
He hasn't reached puberty yet. Jesus, so judgmental. He's a late bloomer.
42!
Late bloomer indeed. God.
A late bloomer? You mean an over bloomer?
Right, yeah. He skipped the blooming process. Exactly. Anyways, you guys' opinion.
Sleepyhead or L Boner will be your room. I think his boner started typing.
Yeah,
he got excited. I don't speak boner.
But you know what? It doesn't matter about your opinion, Dre, because you decided to switch sides on me. So.
Wow. What a Judas.
Excuse me.
Judas in my mind.
I didn't switch sides on you. I went to my office, looked on my table. There was a contract that said ACW CEO sent you over there. What?
Oh, yeah. I remember. You remember? I remember.
Exactly. I remember.
Exactly. No, you don't. So, Mammoth and Dominator stare each other down as both men circle around in the ring. Mayhem connects with two slaps, not just slaps, two pimp slaps to the chest of Dominator. Backhand, motherfucker. Then Irish whips him to the corner turnbuckle. Mayhem runs towards Dominator in the corner and connects with a big boot to Dominator. Now that, my brother, is how you destroy the Dominator.
Yeah,
The Abominator.
Mammoth Mayhem is a very highly athletic killing machine.
And
So,
He hit a
Abominator-
motherfucker using another motherfucker.
Listen, besides the
His
craziness
betting
that
issue-
you guys have seen from him, I've seen this man hit a shooting star press off the top turnbuckle on an individual. The Mammoth Mayhem is a legit freak of nature. He is a freak athlete, and Vominator's about to get his head kicked off. And thank God, Mammoth. Thank you, Mammoth. Kick his head off. He ain't got no more teeth for you to kick out.
Damn.
Damn.
Trey, what's going on, brother?
Dominator. So Dominator falls to the ground and is pinned by Mayhem. 1, 2, but he kicks out. Kicks out by Dominator. Excuse me. Mayhem grabs Dominator from the ground by the head and nails a neck breaker. Mayhem tries to connect with a leg drop, but Dominator rolls out of the way and does a quick roll-up pin over Mayhem. 1 kick out by Mayhem.
Oh,
That is
man.
Kick
not
out
gonna
at
be
1.
enough.
That's what I'm talking about.
That ain't gonna be enough.
Dominator picks up Mayhem and tries to connect with a DDT, but Mayhem reverses it into a power slam to the mat. Mayhem runs towards the turnbuckle and hits a huge splash on Dominator. Mayhem again runs to the ropes and attempts a rolling thunder. Ooh, ouch, each, ouch, ooch, oh, ooh, ow. Dominator, but Dominator moves out of the way. Dominator goes for another quick pin. 1, 2, kick out by Mayhem.
The Force was
Hey.
with them on that one. Yeah, he moved out of the way.
On that.
Like the Force
He
pulled
ran
him.
on that.
Ladies
way.
and gentlemen, I just want to announce this. We have Dylan Miles, who is a CEO of MPCW. So he's watching very closely because, yeah. So this is really going to be great. So, Dylan, it's amazing to have you here watching, supporting. Love you, my brother.
What was this show?
Where's my check, Dylan? Fuck all the shit that he said. Where is my exclusive MPCW Jackson Law check? That's what I want to know.
Dylan, that's all yours. All right. Moving forward.
Wow. So Dominator, with a pissed off look on his face, waits in the corner for Mayhem to get up. Mayhem slowly gets up from the pin, turns around, and Dominator runs full speed towards Mayhem. Dominator connects with a diving clothesline to Mayhem, knocking the big man down.
Mayhem.
Whoa!
Oh, damn. Earthquake.
Now, he had the Force with him right there to knock that man down.
That man said earthquake. Oh God!
That
CEO,
is
you
Dylan
should do
Miles'
stand-up.
response, Jackson Law.
I like it. Thank you, Mr. Miles.
Absolutely.
You should be a comedian, CEO. You should.
Thank you. Thank you. A lot of people say that.
You're a
But
lot
then I
of
might
fun. You're
piss
about
myself.
you're about as funny as Chris Mack looks right now.
You know, that is pretty funny. All right.
Fucking
So,
hilarious.
Mayhem slowly getting up from the attack, grabbing the corner rope to stand up. Dominator runs and tries to connect with a super kick, but Mayhem dodges out of the way. But Dominator
Yes!
stops on a dime, not hitting the corner turnbuckle. Dominator backs up, turns around, and Mayhem connects with his spear.
Yes. Hit him with another one, Mayhem.
Oh, have mercy. So
Damn.
Mayhem goes for the pin. 1, 2, but
That better be
Dominator
3.
reverses the pin until his flash bomb, that armbar submission. Mayhem struggling to break free as Dominator pulls on Mayhem's arm harder, as it looked like Mayhem is about to tap out. Out of nowhere,
better
Flower
not tap.
Princess theme music blasts through the entire arena as she makes her way to the ring. Dominator breaks the hold on Mayhem as he begins shouting at Flower Princess.
Flower Princess and Dominator arguing back and forth until Flower Princess
shouldn't have
slaps
said that.
Dominator in the
I
face.
told
like a
you he
bitch.
shouldn't have said that.
Dominator attempts to grab Flower Princess, but Mayhem grabs Dominator.
Come on, Mayhem.
In the middle rope, and Mayhem connects with a spear to Dominator. Mayhem climbs to the top rope.
Here we go.
Turnbuckle connects his finisher. The massive effect. That 5-star frog splash.
Woo! Yes.
1, 2, 3. Your winner
Let's
is none other
go,
than the
Mammoth.
Mammoth Mayhem.
Let's go, Mammoth. Woo!
Oh, Mammoth.
Woo! All right, big bro.
You
I
owe
ain't never
me
seen the frog
money.
splash that big in my life, but that was a big one.
You
That
owe
was a
me
huge
money.
frog
Okay.
splash. Huge.
What are
You
you
owe
saying?
me money.
Listen,
Really?
don't no,
He
no
owes you money.
mammoth,
Okay.
don't look at me.
Uh,
I ain't paying off your debt.
He
Got
owes
your shit.
you
You got
money.
yourself into this.
Ah,
You owe him too much money. I'm sorry, bro.
you
I'm
owe
sorry.
me money. I'm Pat McAfee. Bitch.
Not you, Pat McAfee. Okay.
Pat
Listen,
McAfee,
listen.
isn't it Tim
Do not-
Circus's cousin?
Do
I
not
believe so.
do not let Malcolm hear you say that. Okay. That name,
Oh, heaven.
I heard someone in the PCW locker room say Pat, and they weren't even talking about McAfee. They were just saying pat me on the back or something, and Malcolm literally grabbed the person by the neck and strangled him for like 20 seconds. It took like 5 security guards to get him off. Okay.
Well,
It's all that
nice.
homewrecker's fault.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another match on our way. We have Tony the Hammer, No Show Morrison versus Powerbomb King Jackson Smith. Well, that's a long fucking name.
I know,
Time
right?
out. What's his name again?
Powerbomb King
King
No,
Jackson
not that
Smith.
loser. The other loser.
Tony the
The
Hammer, No
Tony
Show
the
Morrison.
So Chris Mack, you signing people from the Playboy Ranch. You signing porn stars to be in the wrestling ring. Tony the Hammer? Really?
Well, I mean,
At least it's not
no,
Tony
because
Utah.
I mean, if he was a porn star, he'd at least rose to the occasion.
That's a good point.
You know,
Unfortunately, he didn't.
Al Boner could have shown up for you, if you know what I mean.
Al Boner would have rose to the occasion, absolutely.
Yes.
Well,
That's
what's a
exactly
home
what
wrecker?
it is.
It's when a wrecking ball smashes through your trailer. Uh-oh.
Well,
Time out.
Wouldn't
Hey,
it
you
be
don't
a trailer record?
you don't have any wrecking balls on set, do you, Chris Mack?
I'm rolling in
no,
a wrecking ball.
there's
Are
a
you sure?
giant boulder over on the Indiana Jones exhibit over, but that's locked up. We're not dealing with that today. That's a different.
Fast JR
Yeah.
Bell's penis.
It's a boulder?
It's a boulder.
No, a boulder, like you know,
Oh, a boulder. A
not
boulder?
just a boulder. It's a rock.
Oh, The Rock has a boner?
Can I just say,
I'm sure he has before. He's got children.
CEO, can I just say, with all the power that you have in your hands, do not
I got the whole world
in
in my hands.
do not let J.R. Bell and Aaron Edwards ever meet.
Listen,
Ever.
there was this play date that I was gonna like. Cookie wanted a play date with J.R. Bell and Aaron Edwards, a tea party.
Yeah.
With Ash and Anders, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
called the Three Comedy Band.
You got
Ooh,
something
nice
brewing there with
drama,
those three,
ACW.
man. That is tag team.
Those three is
comedy.
better than Cutthroat Crew.
Agreed.
They will bring more ratings than Renegade.
Whoa.
No way! Oh
Whoa.
no!
Hey. George
He
Lucas
said
got
it.
insurance on his property. Okay. Remember that. I will take that limousine away from you, sir.
You look like Malcolm King. I apologize.
Well, I'm better looking than Malcolm King. Thank you very much. I don't have to pretend and walk around and tell the whole world that I'm the greatest Insomniac champion of all time. I am a wrestling
got a boner attached
god.
to it.
Hey, wrestling god.
Thank you, Mac. Thank you.
But ladies and gentlemen, as PBK is making his way into the ring, his entrance is cut short.
Peanut
as
butter killer?
The peanut butter killer. Oh, you got
Peanut
Austin
butter
some good
killer.
shit. As peanut butter killer is. No.
I do actually. I got a
Really?
shit ton in my traveling bag. You want some?
As peanut butter killer. No, as Powerbomb King is making his way into the ring. His entrance is cut short as the ring announcer interrupts and informs the crowd there is a situation going on in the garage area. On the Allegiance-tron, EMTs and ACW officials checking on the condition of who appears to be Tony the Porn Star Hammer No-Show Morrison. Then the live footage is interrupted by security camera footage. It seems Tony the Hammer was making his way into the building when a black Yukon
An
I ain't got
SUV?
one of those, so it wasn't me.
crashed into
Is
the
it
Tony
SUV?
the Hammer, and his rental car then drove away. The ring announcer then informs everyone that per Chris Mack, that due to the
Extenuating circumstances.
extenuating circumstances, your winner per forfeit, Powerbomb Peanut Butter Killer.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, first and foremost, I don't got a black Yukon, so it wasn't me. It's very likely, though, with Aaron Edwards in the fucking vicinity, that it could have been him. It could have been J.R. Bell. And
Aaron Edwards too short to drive a truck.
listen, you might be right, you might not be right,
Speaking
but
of,
I also
speaking of
do
semis, did you know L Boner can drive his semi with his dick?
Wow.
And better than half the drivers out there.
That is interesting. You know what? You know
He
what?
does push-ups with his dick.
You know. That's great information that no one wanted to know, CEO. Almost as funny and as great of useless
It's also
information
scary
as
when
this.
you have the wife Tanami over here looking at me like I'm on crack.
Useless information.
So
Listen,
I'm a god slayer.
listen, James Rhodes. It's cool that you play God of War. Cool. You slay gods with Kratos or whatever the hell his name is.
The Rock.
Congratulations.
The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock shall set you free.
Yeah, The Rock.
Yeah,
Shall
you
set
know
you
the
free.
Rock is outside. Duh.
Hello.
The boulder
Oh.
that's in the
And they think
Indiana
it'll have
Jones
a-
exhibit?
You know, Dwayne Wayne. So it looks like
Dwayne?
you know.
Wayne.
Almost as good as Dwayne. But not quite.
But it just seems the Powerbomb Peanut Butter Killer really came out with the victory. But ladies and gentlemen, our next match, which it really, honestly, in this document right here on the teleporter that I have here, wow. On the
Prompter?
Teleprompter.
teleprompter that I have here, it doesn't say a match, so I guess I'm just gonna start.
It's Rackus, Flower Princess, and Sabrina the Psycho.
Oh, my wife is in action.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been great to know if we started off with that, but what it starts off
That
with,
would have
all three
been-
competitors are
Yeah.
in the ring. So you tell your
Newsflash.
teleprompters, motherfucker, that they suck.
Yeah.
Well,
teleprompter
Dre,
loser.
you're the GM. I feel like that was your department to talk to the production crew.
What?
Newsflash,
Yeah,
everyone.
I ain't had nothing to do with that.
This is not the first time that she's been in action today. And
That's
I'm not talking
Hey-o.
about when she slapped Dominator.
Hey-oh.
Hey,
That ain't-
hey,
okay.
hey.
Look here. You want to talk
Hey.
about your sex life? Call me tomorrow. But until then,
no,
I thought she
no.
played with my lightsaber.
Oh,
He was giving her that third name, that D.
and he's gone. And he's
And
gone.
he's gone.
He's gone.
Well,
He's gone.
folks, it was great having the CEO of MPCW Productions, along with Dylan Miles, Mr. CEO Donald Smith. It was great having him here this evening.
I missed the whole comment about lightsabers and stuff. My bad,
Bro,
guys.
the thing he said that at the beginning of the show. He's like, if he see anything that deals with lightsaber, he is gone. And thanks a lot. Now he's gone.
I'm
Lord
so
have
sorry,
mercy.
CEO.
Well, there he is.
your ACW officials and Dylan called me and said, "Look, your ass needs to get back there, or you're fired." I said, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, I am one part of the third owner. You know, there are three parts of the owner, and Taylor would love to fire you."
That's what I heard.
So I
I said,
advise
"Look,
you to
damn."
stay your ass in that seat.
As she's sitting there smiling her ass off right now, so I'm scared now.
No, you should be. I would be. I'd be terrified.
But the thing is, without me though, they would be nothing because I have the creative mind. She
right.
just has the editing skills.
You got all the weed, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Actually, Dylan smokes weed.
Yeah, but does he smoke good weed?
All right, so we're moving on to the next
So
match.
back to this match.
Back to the match.
Whoa. The Brady Bunch.
So
I'll
start it off. I'll start it off, CEO. Oh, Don, I'll start it off. So all three competitors are in the ring as we see Brackers looking between Flower Princess and Sabrina. The bell rings as Sabrina and Brackers nod and team up against Flower Princess by giving her a swift kick to the gut, followed by a double German suplex, sending her out of the ring. Sabrina and Brackers look, huh?
Nothing. Continue.
Oh. So Sabrina and Brackers look at each other before they go in for a test of strength. But Sabrina smirks and pulls Brackers in and nails a short-armed clothesline. Sabrina backs up and waits for Brackers to stand before rushing over, only for him to leapfrog over her. Sabrina bounces off the ropes and flies back, only for what? Only for Brackers
my secretary just gave me this milk, and then after I drank it, the secretary was like, "That's Xavier Sparks."
I quit. I don't even know who
the hell is Xavier Sparks?
Chaz Johnson.
Oh!
Chaz Xavier Sparks Johnson.
All right, it's funny you say that because Aaron Edwards is just asking about him.
Wow.
Well, here's your answer.
At the same time, the secretary said that Aaron Edwards says, "Has anybody seen my good buddy Chaz?"
Yeah, he's in his glass.
Hell, he's drinking them.
Chug it. That's right.
But anyway, Sabrina bounces off the rope and flies back, only for Brackers to hit the corporate spear and covers for the pin. One.
Be a man.
Flower Princess breaks up the Flower Princess breaks up the pin.
Oh man, it gives me brain freeze.
Wow.
And you still drunk it.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh shit. You all right?
I'm gonna die.
It's coming back up, isn't it?
Hey,
and I mean the other coming.
All right, where are we?
Flower Princess picks up Sabrina.
Flower Princess picks up Sabrina, throws her out of the ring, and turns her attention to Brackers. They meet in the center of the ring with an elbow collar tie-up, with Flower Princess bringing her knee up, knocking the wind out of Brackers. Flower Princess smiles as she climbs to the top rope and goes for the prettiest elbow drop, only for Brackers to roll out of the way, and Flower Princess crashes hard to the mat.
Okay, so I'm kind of slow on this wrestling lingo. What the hell is an elbow collar tie-up?
I thought Mammoth trained you.
It's a lockup. I mean, what?
I thought Mammoth Mayhem trained you. He didn't do a collar elbow tie-up with you.
He probably did. He probably did it.
They went to Burger King.
They did not go. We did not go to Burger King. It was McDonald's. But anyway,
and then you guys played on the playground, and that's how you met the bisexual monkeys.
No, you know what? This is why I'm in ACW now.
They brought me this nifty shirt.
Well, also, Dre, we're also still MPCW, so you can't really use that excuse.
He got you there.
So now that stories are tied in, so congratulations. Now, good GF.
I'm going to Dynasty. Fuck this.
Wait, isn't that also
MPCW?
MPCW?
I can't go nowhere.
Why don't you go to Shrouded Enigma? Oh wait, you can't. Hey, it's MPCW as well. God, where'd you guys find this guy?
What about XWERP? They're not. Wait, yeah, they are.
Nope.
Yeah.
Can't go there either. Can't go there either. I guess you only have one other option.
No, I got two options. So I'm going to say if Sabrina rolls back in the ring, only to be met with stomps to the back of courtesy of Brackers. Brackers drags Sabrina up, only to be met with a headbutt, sending him shit. Stop stumbling. Sabrina notices Flower Princess standing, so Sabrina bounces off the ropes and hits a beautiful clothesline. Why I gotta be so beautiful? To Flower Princess and covers for the 1, 2, kick out.
Sabrina drags Flower Princess up and goes for the Royal Stunner, only for Brackus to leap off the top rope and take both out with a drop kick. All three competitors are laying in the ring as Flower Princess is the first to get up and sees Brackus and Sabrina laying. She climbs the top rope and hits the prettiest elbow drop on Sabrina and covers for the 1. But suddenly,
wait a minute, what the hell?
Music hits and he runs down the ramp. He hops on the apron, causing Flower Princess to break the pin. She gets in the face of Dominator, who slaps her across the face. Oh shit! Dominator, you just became.
There goes Jackson Law.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yep. Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked for that one.
You know what?
Hey.
Hi.
So
Sabrina and Brackus look confused. They both kick up and begin circling each other before they rush in a being trading lefts and rights, with Sabrina getting a lucky shot in with a slap to the face of Brackus. Sabrina quickly nails a DDT before she steps back and waits for him to get up.
Security.
The minute Brackus gets up, Sabrina rushes in for the Psycho
Breaker.
Breaker.
What the security guard told me?
What did he tell you?
He goes, sibling rivalry is over. Now you have to follow the rules. I said, God damn it!
Little bitch, you're the CEO.
Well, it's still, I mean,
that's all right.
Of everything.
It's okay. That security guard will be eating all of his meals through a straw.
I just wanted to hit my freaking mic drop.
I know. Brackus gets up. Sabrina rushes again for the Psycho Breaker, only for Brackus to catch her and nail a choke slam and covers for the 1, 2. No, they kick out. I mean, not they kick out, but kick
out. You got carried away there, right? All right. So Brackus drags Sabrina up and pushes her backwards, causing her to bounce off the ropes as he goes for a corporate spear, but Sabrina leapfrogs over Brackus as he slides to a stop and looks at her before clapping, only for Sabrina to rush over and nail him with the Psycho Breaker, that Code Breaker, and covers for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and advancing, Psycho Sabrina. Yeah, motherfuckers.
Listen, that security guard is going to be eating all of his meals through a straw. Yep. And that's already other like 6 or 7 of them that I smacked around for a couple of minutes. As for Dominator, I have never seen someone run so fast in my life. He
was getting it
off. He was gone. As soon as he saw me get up and then saw CEO behind me, he ran out of Skywalker Ranch. So we probably won't see his ass anymore tonight. But congratulations, Sabrina, I guess. I mean, cool. She's definitely gonna get destroyed by Mammoth, though. So congratulations on being his next victim. Yay! Good job, Sabrina. You really are a psycho.
So I know a certain CEO said they don't want to know about lightsabers, so I advise him not to read the next page.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so that's
we have a 7 levels of hate deathmatch series.
CEO.
Yes, sir.
You been telling us to dance battle next week.
Your nephew has challenged you to a dance battle.
It's on.
Would you go? Oh, he said it's on.
Because I will dance to sexy, and I know it.
I've seen the CEO cut a few rugs in my life.
He may need a little bit of inspiration. You know,
I'm gonna need a little bit of bubbly.
A lot of the bubbly.
You sexy and you know it.
I'm gonna do the worm too. I'm gonna do
I heard cocaine helps white people get rhythm.
You know, maybe I should I'm actually gonna go ask Onions for some dance lessons.
There you go.
That's good connections right there.
Dance lessons.
No, it's
Miami.
It's
Miami. Yeah, yep. The electric slide, all right.
ladies
He's gonna
and
come
gentlemen.
up chasing the
just wanna
dragon.
say- hold on. This is from Cookie.
Wow. She
rainbow.
colored you a rainbow.
That's
A rainbow.
For all the patience in the world. Oh, and she also said you all can die.
Wonderful.
Atta girl.
Now that's
Atta
good.
girl.
Okay, now there we go. That's
Atta
all right.
girl, Cookie. That's
I was
what I
waiting
like
on
to
that
hear.
She likes rainbows, but she's ready to kill you. So I don't know. She's
Yeah,
complicated.
you're screwed.
Dead bodies make her happy.
Dead
Mass
bodies.
murder makes her happy.
She also told me she talks to dead people.
Oh,
I mean, listen. I've talked
Yeah.
to Britt Wigger like 3 or 4 times.
yeah.
Okay.
Aaron
So you
Edwards is
admit to
dead, so we talked to him. See?
No, I did not try to eat it though, but we'd had a few patients that really tried to eat Cookie.
Yeah, and
That's 'cause
we
they really
don't
thought
even
she was a
remember their
cookie.
names anymore.
Creeper.
That's
You know, if you go on TikTok, you know, if you see those bruises that Creeper left on Cookie one, you know, a few years ago.
MPCW Productions on TikTok.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cheap plug.
Where is it going now? What are we doing now? Oh yeah, this lightsaber sword fight between 2 guys, right?
Not quite.
this is
Cletus-
one.
It's Cletus the Bomb versus
I can't say
Sarah
that word.
So
I almost
you know
said a
what?
word and I can't say it.
You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, you can get your Jackson Law t-shirts for 60% off, but 40% of it goes to him. Now, you can also get a Chris Mack Patty Whack Give a Dog a Bone t-shirt on the asylumpage.com.
It makes great toilet paper.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, Dre Horton has been degraded, depromotionalized to the lower card of ACW as the toilet paper guy of Chris Mack, Dre Horton. Thank you, and have a
That
nice
means he
day.
has to wipe his ass.
What the?
What the hell?
I
You
don't know
know,
what the fuck that
I've
was.
seen this happen when I've watched you guys' shows. And I never believed it, but that shit is fucking freaky.
I don't know. That shit comes out of fucking nowhere. Anyways, Dre, where were we? Because it is time to testify.
I swear I'm talking to the people at Hersey after this. Cletus the Bomb walks
Good luck.
into the
Just don't
Cletus
shift
the
in the
Bomb-
turbo.
Cletus the Bomb walks into the storeroom. The store has a room? Nice. He turns out the lights and it looks like the night sky instead of a full lit warehouse. As he walks around, he picks up a kendo stick that has been painted with glow in the dark paint lighted like a bright blue lightsaber. I can't read. He starts walking past statues of Star Wars characters, and he starts poking them. He starts poking Chewbacca, a stormtrooper, and one of Boba Fett. As he turns around and walks towards another section,
Hey,
Darth
Law,
Vader walks off the platform
Law.
and breaks a.
you want to do a blunt real quick?
You want to smoke a Jeffrey?
No, Chris. I mean, Law. I mean, let's go smoke a blunt this match.
You want to smoke a
This
Jeffrey?
shit is getting too weird for me.
Yeah.
Look, Chewbacca's like a furry wall. It'll be fine.
Look, man. Unless
That's
Wee
a
Man
very
comes
well.
out, this is bullshit.
Yeah. If I don't see a midget Jedi come out soon, I'm going to lose it.
Just
Okay,
lose
well-
it.
Well, let's continue to see what we get then.
I don't want to.
So as he turns around and walks towards another section, Darth Vader walks off the
Oh
platform
my god.
and breaks a kendo stick painted red over
Does he
Cletus's
not
head.
realize that that's James Rose dressed as fucking Darth Vader? It's not really the Darth Vader. Like, come on, I can walk up to Darth Vader. What he's gonna say? I am your father. Like, no, bitch, you're my sister.
Is Darth Vader related to us?
No. I hope.
Now, I know that Jackson Law's cousin is Buzz Lightyear since he has the Infinity World Championship.
That is true. That's what I've heard.
He is confused.
I'm surrounded
By idiots.
by idiots.
Bye, assholes. Shout out to Mel Brooks and Spaceballs.
Who has Spaceballs?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. He ain't seen that either.
he'd like that one.
Yeah, he would. But he'll have to watch
At least
Star Wars
somebody
first.
gets it.
I've
get-
seen
to
Half
get there.
Baked.
And he's dumber than you guys.
So
Well,
I'll
he's
just
like,
do it
no,
myself.
He has an IQ. He has a very high IQ.
Yeah, he does. It's
Ah.
like 600.
It's like 420.
That too.
Good
Only on
Jesus.
Thursdays.
So Vader then takes the broken handle and jabs it into Cletus' side, drawing blood already. So how about that?
Ow.
That's
Well, you ain't beating Darth Vader, Cletus. I'm sorry, bro.
That's a deadly wound, don't he? Doesn't he watch television? You get wounded in the side like that, you got to hold it till you die.
He's a
Yeah,
he's a bum. He
I can
doesn't
tell he
own a
don't like this match
television.
already. Well,
I'm sure he's seen him, at like the windows of stores while he's, on the bench.
Right. Apparently you don't like this match already. I'm gonna continue. Just you smoke your weed. Vader removes his helmet, revealing Sarai, who has a very amused look on his face. Sarai brings the helmet down over Cletus' head multiple times, bending it before leaving a gash on his face. Cletus is able to duck under one of the swings and tackles him to the ground. As Sarai gets on his hands and knees like a freak, Cletus grabs his cape and wraps it around his throat and starts to choke him out. After a couple of minutes of Sarai struggling, Cletus stands up and drives his foot between the shoulders, forcing Sarai's face into the concrete.
I like it. I'll allow it.
he's still not paying attention. Cletus reaches down and picks up Sarai by the Vader uniform and starts bouncing him off various props of the movie, including the statues of various animals from the planet. He even grabs an Ewok and starts using it in a club
There's your
across
midget.
Sarai's back, breaking the mannequin's head and sending it flying. As Cletus tosses down the broken animal statue, Sarai is able to get to his feet and hits the Hellbite RKO on top of a sound equipment crate. Sarai places Cletus on the top of the crate and starts pushing him towards the dock, hoping to push him off of it. Cletus was able to roll off at the very last second. Okay, he's not impressed.
Cletus is able to get to his feet, but has to start dodging as Sarai starts throwing model planets at him. Sarai ducks under a model of Tatooine as Sarai runs over and smashes a large-scale model of the Death Star over Cletus' head. As Cletus struggles to get free, Sarai ends up hitting him with several, easy for me to say, several very hard. I don't know what made them very hard, but they were very hard lefts and rights, driving him down to the floor. Sarai then climbs on the crate, on a sound crate, as he jumps off and hits an elbow drop, breaking the model and crushing his chest. Wonderful. Sarai goes for the pin. 1, 2.
And that,
Cletus
ladies and
kicks
gentlemen,
out.
is coming from the CEO of ACW.
I didn't know he pressed his chest.
Me neither. I see that you're very not excited in this match here because you're eating the apple. I didn't know where the apple come from.
He spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
So
Cletus Johnson. Go Johnson.
It was catchy.
Okay, right.
You take me by the heart, then you take me by the hand.
Okay. I'm thinking we just go on to the next match. And drives him over to where the vehicles are parked. Sarai starts bouncing Cletus off his head off of the TIE fighters. What is that? And the land.
Those are the
evil
planes.
ships.
Oh,
Darth Vader ships.
Yeah. I ain't watched
That
this in a
guy.
long time. You gotta excuse me.
The heels.
Sarai then goes to Irish whip Cletus into an X-wing, only for Cletus to reverse it, sending Sarai crashing face first into the wings. Sarai grabs Cletus grabs Sarai's head and blasting it off on the nose cone of the X-wing itself. Who wrote this shit? Cletus picks up Sarah and goes for a powerbomb, only for Sarah to get free and kick him in the gut and go for a powerbomb on his own across the land speeder. Who really wrote this? He goes
A lot
to
of
pin Cletus.
marijuana went into writing this match.
He has to be. He goes to pin Cletus, but Cletus kicks out immediately. So Sarah picks up Cletus as both men start growing all the way over to the Millennium Falcon.
I didn't change that. They were going apparently over to the Millennium Falcon. Both Cletus and Sarah both start brawling on top of the Millennium Falcon. Both men start delivering haymakers from lefts and rights. They make it to where the cockpit area is, and Sarah starts charging Cletus the bump. Cletus is able to duck under Sarah and hit him with a back body drop, causing him to crash through the cockpit, shattering the glass that's around it.
Damn.
He said cock again.
Cletus reaches down to grab Sarah by the hair and drag him back up. Then Cletus hits the drunk-style spin kick, sending him flying off the Falcon, landing 30 feet on the ground in front of the Jabba the Hutt statue.
Oh, God.
As Sarah is laying on the floor, Cletus grabs the metal bar.
My doctors are not covering this.
And walks behind the Jabba the Hutt statue. He places the bar under it and starts to pry it up. Sarah looks up as the statue starts moving towards him. As it falls, he tries to move away from it, but the statue lands right across Sarah, pinning him inside the mouth of Jabba the Hutt. Ugh. That's all that slobber and
a lot of nasty. It's like
Cletus
Nicky
walks
Hartman
over
on a good day with CTC.
I mean, that sounds like something Nicky would be used to. Cletus walks over and kicks him inside of the head before
screen, you know that, right?
Sitting down across Sarah's chest as the ref counts.
Her mouth
one,
is a widescreen, I tell you that.
2,
That's
3.
1, 2, 3. The winner of this match, who won it? Shit, I don't even
Cletus
know.
the Bum, your hardcore champion. He gets the first point in the 7 levels of hate. This one was kind of mild, but, Star Wars.
Leprechaun down!
That's a lot of statue for a Jabba the Hutt statue to be on top of you. So, that's like
Listen,
3 Mammoth Mayhems.
Yes, this match was painful.
What happened?
CEO agrees with you. But up next, we have match number 5 is a champion versus champion match. We have the MPCW loyalty champion, someone we're all very acquainted with. That is the man I drafted, Andy Owens, taking on
Andy's
the MPCW Network
Chris,
champion.
That's not fair. Malcolm King gets a lot of blowjobs from Andy Owens, and now you're going to have to really get your willy wet. Andy is pretty loyal to, the company that. So
he's on, yeah. Monica's going to be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Monica's got plenty of job security, buddy.
Y'all are something else. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and testify.
It's only because she swallows.
Okay,
that's a good point.
Andy doesn't.
And she takes her plan B.
Andy spits.
Anyway, Andy's going to be taking on the MPCW Network champion, our newly crowned title here on the mainstream side of MPCW. And that's Mr. James Rhodes.
I have a question for you guys.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to make a proposition here live. And I've been thinking about this for a while. So we have the MPCW Loyalty Championship, right?
Yes.
MPCW Loyal.
Yeah,
then we have the MPCW Network Champion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that come September, October, I'm going to give or take, because Andy Owens has some obligations that Andy has to do what.
I heard Andy got a big tryout on AEW Dark.
But I had a personal message from James Rhodes himself that he would love to fight Andy Owens more than just once.
Oh,
sure he would.
So,
Okay.
what happens if I add the Asylum into that MPCW network deal that you guys have, and we can combine the two?
Oh,
Because it's pretty much the same exact thing if you really look at it. MPCW Royal, MPCW Network Champion. I mean,
Listen, I don't got any say in anything that happens unless it happens on PCW. So
I mean, you own part
I
of
don't know.
PCW, so you can
do.
make a decision.
I do.
It involves PCW.
I have to talk to my constituent, being Austin Kruger, and I ain't seen that motherfucker for like weeks. I don't know where the fuck he at.
He's enjoying his weed.
Apparently, without me.
And the thing is, dealing with Andy Owens as a partner for the Asylum. So can you imagine?
Apparently, he was a member of Renegade who got a vacation, I heard.
And a part of Cutthroat who got a vacation, I heard.
That is also very true.
I get a lot of vacation time.
He is really confused right now.
He has saved up his PTO, and he's going to cash it in.
Austin is really confused right now.
His pitch time off?
But, ladies and gentlemen, before the match, we see a championship presentation of CEO Donald Smith, PCW CEO Malcolm King, and ACW CEO Chris Mack present the new MPCW Network Champion to James Rhodes.
This must have been filmed earlier.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Malcolm is not here.
Because I had a different shirt and I wasn't wearing pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely are in your underwear right here on this video.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But at least you wore a tie.
He did. I was proud of him. He wore a tie.
It was crooked, though.
It was crooked, but he wore it.
But
And
James lifts the new championship high above his head and throws down the ACW Network Championship and begins smashing it with a sledgehammer, yelling at Chris Mack and CEO Donald Smith. Suddenly, Andy Owens comes out and the bell rings. This match is underway. Andy immediately begins delivering lefts and rights and kicks to Rhodes, backing him into the corner. Andy then delivers punches to Rhodes midsection, but Rhodes grabs Andy and throws him into the corner and begins delivering knife edge chops as the crowd begins to woo with every chop.
No. Listen, you idiots here at Skywalker Ranch, don't encourage him. Okay, it's nothing special. Andy Owens is probably going to shove a plunger up his ass.
Probably. Dre, what's happening, my brother?
So Rhodes then Irish with Andy, but it's reversed, and Rhodes goes flying into the turnbuckle and flips to the top rope, then back down to the canvas. Andy Owens immediately begins stopping a mud hole and walking it dry into Rhodes. Really? The referee then backs up Owens. The referee then backs Owens up as Rhodes is slowly to get to his feet. Andy then grabs Rhodes, but is met with a thumb to the eye from Rhodes.
Rhodes then puts Owens into a headlock and then a headlock takedown and keeping the hold on and grinding it in. Ooh, baby. Andy is trying to fight his way back to his feet, but as soon as Andy and Rhodes are back up, Rhodes then let's go. Throws Andy to the mat by the back. Oh, man, this writer has rhymes, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Andy to the mat by the bars, sorry.
Mad bars.
Andy to the mat by the back of the head. Rhodes begins strutting and say, just like me, that was phenomenal.
Yeah. How do you feel about that, Mac?
That characteristically.
There you go. Good job, buddy.
Begins climbing to the top rope only for Andy to grab him and throw him to the mat from the top. Owens then begins to set up for the Owens stop when suddenly Spring Valley by a Ouija Mac plays throughout the arena and Austin Kruger appears on the Allegiance-tron. Hey, Andy, go fuck yourself. Andy is distracted by this as Rose has rolled out of the ring. Kruger then points up as popcorn and butter fall from the rafters onto Andy Owens. Andy is covered in popcorn and butter and he's yelling at Kruger. Rhodes then quickly gets to the ring and pins Andy with a schoolboy roll up and pulling the tights of Owens for the 1, 2, 3. Your winner by pinfall, the MPCW Network champion, James Rhodes.
First off, Austin! Hello? Can you see me? The fuck are you? He can't hear me. He literally can't hear me.
No.
It looks like he's eating popcorn. Is he going back to the popcorn deal?
You
Why
never
are you
know
eating
with
popcorn?
him. He gets high and he forgets. I don't know.
The last time I talked to Austin, he said he was allergic to popcorn.
Huh. Imagine that.
Apparently he ain't allergic today.
Maybe it's unsalted popcorn? No, it's all butter. Nope.
It's butter.
Yeah, there's a lot of butter on that popcorn. That's for fucking
Unsalted
sure.
butter, maybe?
Maybe.
But ladies
Unsalted
and gentlemen, we have our main event. It is almost time to end the show, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Sinister 16 rematch, steel cage, where Tim Cyphers takes on Mason Stevens. Now, Mason Stevens is still a rookie in ACW, man.
And he's definitely made an embarrassment out of Tim Cyphers on a number of occasions. So,
I mean, Chris Mack had to pull the mainstream role and had to go with the reports and with the foot and the rope. And, you know, in other words, in my opinion, Tim Cyphers couldn't handle the L.
Chris Mack was a snitch as a kid, huh?
Yeah.
No.
You a damn snitch.
When I flushed the cat down the toilet, you told on me.
Because you wouldn't let me flush it.
I was trying to clog it while King was sleeping.
If you'd have just let me flush it and say, "Kitty, go down the hole," it wouldn't have.
I'm sorry that you had the keys of Dad's car and you drove it. You ran it over.
Meow.
Yeah, what Edward just said.
Yeah, stitches get snitches. Wait.
Stitches? Get snitches. Huh.
He's fucking dyslexic, guys. Leave him alone.
Well, if
we don't talk about Malcolm's
Jackson
son.
Law, you have a proposal.
All right, listen. I have a better partner for you who happens to be undefeated himself, actually.
Hey. Oh, J.R. Bell. Can I be your
I was talking about J.R. Bell.
Can I be your cheerleader, baby?
You can be their cheerleader, Chaz.
Wait, you're not J.R. Bell?
No,
that is
this is 100% Jackson Law.
Are you sure you're not related to us, Jackson Law?
I am 100% sure I'm not related to you guys.
Okay.
I'm way better
Plus,
looking.
J.R. Bell wears glasses.
That is true. And Malcolm King has a big dick.
True.
Apparently not big enough for Lavender D.
I am not in
Listen, Pat McAfee was a stud as a fucking Indianapolis Colts punter. Kicker, whatever the fuck he was. Okay?
He was a soccer player in football.
Exactly.
Go!
That's probably what he said in his head, too.
Probably. And she likes to get smacked around, apparently. Who knows?
Okay, now I think he's on crack.
I ain't seen Trey in like God knows how long.
Isn't he dead too?
I think Trey Silence secured somewhere dead.
Maybe. I don't know.
But, ladies and gentlemen, the main event where we have Tim Cyphers and Mason Stevens in a rematch. So, Tim Cyphers and Mason Stevens have had quite the feud lately, as in the qualifying round of the tournament, Mason was able to pick up a huge upset victory, which forced Tim Cyphers to fight his way back in a double ladder match. Then 2 weeks ago, Mason Stevens defeated Tim Cyphers, but with controversy in the air, management had no choice, but the report showed that his foot was under the ropes. So Chris Mack and ACW Board of Directors have agreed to a rematch for the Sinister 16 Steel Cage. Who is walking out tonight advancing in the Sinister 16? I really think Mason's got this again.
Listen, it really doesn't matter who wins this match. It doesn't matter who wins the next match after this with Mammoth and Sabrina, because let's just be honest. I made a deal, a perfect deal, and I will be the one who beats JJ Streeter. So they can beat each other up for all I care. Hurt each other. I root for both of you to hurt each other. That's my prediction.
Absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, Mason Stevens and Cyphers lock up as Mason with a quick kick to the midsection. He goes for a stunner, but Cyphers pushes him off and connects with a super kick as Mason backs into the steel cage as he holds his face. Cyphers with his own knee strike to the gut as he bashes Mason's head off the steel cage with aggression.
Ruthless aggression.
That's what I like to see. Do it again, goddammit.
Dre, what's popping, brother?
So Mason Stevens holds the back of his head as Cyphers looks around and waits for Mason to stand back up. Cyphers cycles around Mason and waits and says, "You ain't getting out of this again." Cypher with a kick to Mason Stevens in the back of the head. Cypher then begins climbing the steel cage. Mason is watching Cypher's closing as it looks like Cypher is halfway up the steel cage, and Mason runs up and leaps onto the top buckle and jumps off with a beautiful height, connecting a drop kick, knocking Cyphers off the steel cage. Mason, though, on the landing looks like he landed rough on his neck.
On the neck. Mason Stevens.
Yeah,
Mason. He's taking high risk moves, but I mean, look, new guy trying to come in hot, trying to come in strong. He has this big opportunity. He's gonna do everything he can, to try to do this, but he fucked up. Mason Stevens is motionless, and Cyphers is feeling the impact of falling off the steel cage. Cyphers grabs onto the ropes as he sees Mason Stevens is still knocked out. He walks over to Cyphers and walks over to Mason and drags Mason away from the ropes as Cyphers goes for the pin, but Mason with the roll up. 1, 2, 3, no, kick out by Cyphers. Mason, though, goes quickly holding onto his neck.
Listen, I was looking forward to another rendition of Tim Cyphers crying live if he lost to fucking Mason. No, he just had to kick out.
Damn. So here he is, but he goes quickly holding onto his neck as Mason with lefts and rights to Cyphers backing him into the corner turnbuckle. Cyphers being in this position before sidestepped, turned Mason around, grabbed his legs, and is locking the double leg Boston Crab. Woo! Cyphers has that locked in. Mason is struggling, trying to break free. He grabs onto the ropes, but it doesn't count. As Mason is now trying to use the ropes as leverage, but Cyphers pulls him back into the middle of the ring. Wow. Mason is turning red as Cyphers lets go. Why do you let go?
Why?
Mocking Mason Stevens with a cutthroat gesture. Wow. Cyphers then begins to climb up the cage, but Mason somehow is standing as he walks over to the cage and begins climbing it as well, catching up to Cyphers. They are both on top of the steel cage. Dre, what's happening?
As they are balancing, trying not to fall off the steel cage. As they are balancing, trying not to fall off the steel cage, throwing lefts and rights. And Mason just tosses Cyphers off the steel cage in the middle of the ring. Mason
shit!
Doesn't hesitate as he goes for the trip of the bank.
But
Cyphers somehow roll out of the way. Just a few inches as Mason crashes to the canvas.
30 seconds goes by as Cyphers gets to his feet, runs, and hits the curb stomp to Mason Stevens. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, the real Tim Cyphers.
Wow.
Now that was
Tim pulled it off where there had to be a winner.
Mason should have made that choice and climbed down. Again, another rookie mistake.
Exactly.
He took a high risk mode, but try to be a rookie in his ring ability and the way he does things. He's
a spot monkey. He's got that addiction like Jeff Hardy. He's got to jump off stuff.
Absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, we all know what time it is. It is time to cut it out and
Thank
see
God.
you guys.
I'm sick of this place.
What? At Annihilation.
Annihilation.
Annihilation. And then the night after that is the
Mortal
Asylum
Kombat.
Games. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to cut it out. See you guys in 2 weeks.